Alright history hunters, buckle up. Today, we're diving deep into a tale shrouded in mystery. A Cold War secret lurking beneath the waves off the sunny coast of Georgia. Forget pirate treasure. We're talking about something far more potent, far more dangerous. A lost nuclear bomb. Welcome back to the History Hunt, where we dig up the fascinating, the forgotten, and the downright bizarre stories of our past. And trust me, this one ticks all the boxes. We're heading back to 1958, to a moment when the world held its breath in the shadow of nuclear tension. Our target, the incredible, almost unbelievable story of the Tybee Bomb. A missing nuke that continues to fuel speculation and whispered questions even today. So, grab your virtual shovels, and let's unearth the top 10 most intriguing, hidden, and mysterious points about this incredible incident. Now, the official line from the U.S. government has always been that the bomb dropped off Tybee Island didn't have its plutonium corset, the crucial ingredient needed for a nuclear explosion. They say it was just the conventional explosives. But here's where the mystery begins. Many experts, and even some insiders over the years, have cast serious doubt on this claim. They argue that during that era of heightened alert, it was standard procedure for these bombs to be fully assembled, core and all, ready for deployment at a moment's notice. Think about it. A bomber on a mission, carrying a weapon of that magnitude. Would they really fly without its critical component? It's a question that hangs heavy in the air, leaving us to wonder, was this a dud drop? Or is a potentially live nuclear weapon still lurking beneath the waves? The implications, my friends, are staggering. The story of how this bomb ended up in the Atlantic reads like something out of a thriller. It wasn't a deliberate act, not a planned disposal. It was the result of a terrifying mid-air collision. Imagine this. A massive B-47 Stratojet bomber, carrying its deadly cargo, collides with a smaller F-86 Sabre fighter jet during a training exercise. Chaos erupts. The bomber is damaged, and with fuel tanks rupturing, the pilot faces a desperate choice: save the aircraft and its crew, or risk a catastrophic explosion. The decision was made to lighten the load and stabilize the crippled bomber. The nuclear weapon had to be jettisoned, dropped into the vastness of the ocean. It's a stark reminder of the inherent dangers of the Cold War era, where accidents with unimaginable consequences were a very real threat. Here's the real head-scratcher. Despite numerous attempts, this nuclear bomb has never been recovered. It's been lost for over 6 decades, somewhere off the coast of Tybee Island. Think about the technology we have today. Sonar, underwater drones, sophisticated mapping systems. Yet, this weapon remains elusive, swallowed by the sea. The most likely explanation: it's buried deep under layers of shifting sand and silt on the ocean floor. This disappearance only adds to the mystery. Where exactly is it? How deep? Is it intact? These are the questions that continue to haunt researchers and fuel speculation. This is where things get really interesting, and a little unsettling. Over the years, there have been anecdotal reports from divers and local residents of unusual radiation levels in the vicinity of the suspected drop zone. Imagine being a diver exploring the seabed and your Geiger counter starts clicking erratically, or a fisherman noticing something strange in their equipment. These stories, though unconfirmed by official sources, paint a worrying picture. The government has consistently remained tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying any radiation leaks. The silence only amplifies the concerns. Could there be a slow, silent leak happening beneath the waves? It's a chilling thought. For decades, the details surrounding the Tybee Bomb incident were shrouded in secrecy. Many of the official files remained classified, locked away from public scrutiny. This secrecy inevitably led to a fertile ground for speculation and conspiracy theories. What were they hiding? Was the situation more serious than they let on? The lack of transparency only fueled the public's imagination and mistrust. It wasn't until the early 2000s that some of these files began to be declassified, offering glimpses into the events of that day. But even now, many questions remain unanswered, and the full truth may still be locked away in some dusty archive. Adding another layer of intrigue is the fact that different branches of the U.S. government have offered conflicting assessments of the situation over the years. Some officials have maintained that the bomb is inert and poses no threat. Others have quietly expressed concerns and advocated for its recovery, citing potential dangers. This internal disagreement raises serious questions. Why the conflicting reports? Is there a genuine difference in assessment? Or is there something else at play? It creates an unsettling sense that perhaps even those in power aren't entirely sure of the true state of affairs. In 2004, a fascinating detail emerged. The U.S. Navy conducted a secret operation to try and locate the missing bomb. They deployed sophisticated sonar and magnetic sensors, hoping to finally pinpoint its resting place. But here's the kicker. After a period of intense searching, they quietly called off the operation without any official explanation. No press releases, no announcements of success or failure, just silence. Why did they stop? Did they find something they didn't want the public to know? Or did they simply hit a dead end? This clandestine search and its abrupt termination only deepen the mystery surrounding the Tybee Bomb. Enter Derek Duke, a local treasure hunter with a passion for the unknown. Using his own radiation detection equipment, Duke believed he had located the missing nuclear weapon. He even presented his findings to officials. But instead of a thorough investigation, his claims were largely dismissed. Why the skepticism? Was it simply a case of a civilian enthusiast overreaching? Or was there a reluctance to acknowledge a potentially serious discovery? Duke's story adds a human element to this Cold War mystery. A reminder that ordinary people can sometimes stumble upon extraordinary secrets, only to be met with official indifference. Let's not forget the sheer destructive potential of this lost weapon. If it were indeed functional, the Tybee Bomb would have had a staggering 3.8 megaton yield. To put that into perspective, that's about 250 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Imagine the devastation it could unleash, capable of vaporizing a significant portion of a large city in an instant. This immense power underscores the gravity of the situation. Even if the chances of detonation are slim, the mere presence of such a weapon in a populated area is a chilling thought. Finally, the Tybee Bomb incident holds a significant place in military history as one of the first officially acknowledged broken arrow events. This chilling term is used by the U.S. military to classify accidents involving nuclear weapons that do not result in war or a nuclear explosion. It is a stark reminder that even during peacetime, the handling and transportation of these incredibly dangerous weapons carries inherent risks. The fact that the Tybee Bomb is on this list highlights the potential for disaster and the importance of understanding these near misses in our history. So there you have it, History Hunters. 10 fascinating, hidden, and downright mysterious points surrounding the lost nuclear bomb off the coast of Tybee Island. It is a story of Cold War tensions, accidental mishaps, government secrecy, and a weapon of immense power lost beneath the waves. What do you make of this incredible tale? Do you think the bomb was lived? Will it ever be found? What are the potential dangers? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a truly mysterious piece of history, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the History Hunt for more captivating stories from our past. Until next time, keep digging, keep questioning, and keep exploring the incredible tapestry of history.